Level 1. The Mark. You are 26 years old, and there is a mark on your hand that will not fade. At first, you tell yourself it's nothing. A rash, a burn you don't remember getting. But it spreads, slow and quiet, and one morning, the camp physician takes one look and won't meet your eyes. This is not just a wound. This is the day your life splits into a before and an after. You are a Knight of the Hospitallers, sworn, trained, respected. Your closest friend in the order, Brother Amar, has fought beside you for 6 years. He is the one who finds you sitting alone that night, staring at your own hand like it belongs to a stranger. By the order's own law, you cannot stay, not because anyone hates you, because leprosy does not negotiate, and neither does the rule. Level 2. The Green Cross. Here's what almost nobody knows. There was somewhere for men like you to go. The Order of Saint Lazarus was founded outside the walls of Jerusalem, specifically for lepers. Many of its first members were knights, just like you, expelled from the Templars or the Hospitallers, the same way you're about to be. You arrive with nothing but your sword, your reputation, and a disease with no cure. You are given a plain white mantle with a cross sewn onto it. Not red like the order you left, not black. Green, a color that belongs to no one else in the Holy Land's crowded field of crosses. You learn quickly that this order is different in a way that cuts both directions. On one hand, no one here looks away when your sleeve rides up. On the other hand, every man in this hall is dying the same slow death you are, and you all know it. Brother Amar visits once, before you're moved to the leper hospital outside the city walls. He doesn't know what to say, neither do you. He leaves you a small carved cross, plain wood, nothing fine, and doesn't come back for a long time. Level 3. The Leper Knight. You learn to live inside a contradiction most people never have to face. You are simultaneously a knight and a patient, a warrior and a man whose own body is failing him in slow motion. The Order doesn't let you rot in a hospital bed and call that mercy. When the walls need defending, lepers or not, you are handed a sword. Some of your brothers can barely grip a blade anymore, fingers curled by the disease. And they fight anyway, because it's the only thing left they're allowed to be brave about. You learn something the healthy knights back at your old order never had to learn. How to fight, while your own body is the enemy too. How to trust a blade in a hand you can no longer fully feel. How to lead men who all know with total certainty exactly how their story ends. Nobody outside the order understands why you'd still fight for a kingdom that has, in every practical sense, already discarded you. You've stopped trying to explain it. Level 4. La Forbie. In 1244, at a place called La Forbie, the largest Christian army the kingdom has fielded in a generation marches out to meet an Egyptian and Khwarezmian force on open ground. You march with it. So does every knight your order can put on a horse. The battle is a catastrophe. The Christian army is nearly annihilated. And your order, small to begin with, made up of men whose bodies were already failing before the first sword was drawn, is hit hardest of all. Chronicles afterward will note, almost as an aside, that the lepers fought and died nearly to the last man. You survive. You don't know why you survive when so many stronger men didn't. Brother Amar's order suffers losses too, though nowhere near as total as yours. When you see him afterward, alive, whole, still strong enough to stand without help, something unspoken passes between you. Not resentment, but a gap that wasn't there before. Your order will spend generations being remembered, when it's remembered at all, as a footnote to this one battle. Level 5. The Long Exile. You are older now. Decades have passed since La Forbie, since the mark first appeared on your hand. Somehow, against every reasonable expectation, you are still alive. In 1291, Acre falls, the last major Crusader stronghold in the Holy Land. What's left of your order does something no one expected of a group of dying men. It doesn't disappear. It packs up what it can carry and relocates its entire headquarters to France, to a modest estate called Boigny, and simply continues. You spend your final years there, no longer fighting battles, but still living by the same rule you swore as a young knight with a mark on his hand and nowhere else to go. The Order keeps taking in men like you were. It keeps caring for the sick nobody else will touch. Brother Amar writes to you once, years after La Forbie. He's heard the Order survived. He says he always wondered what happened to you. You write back a short letter and don't explain most of it. Some things don't translate into words for a man who never had to learn them. Centuries from now, long after you're gone, this Order will still exist. One of the only ones from this entire era that never truly ends. It will still be caring for people the rest of the world has decided not to look at. You didn't choose this Order. It chose you, the day your old one couldn't anymore. So here's the question worth sitting with. If the thing that broke you is also the thing that gave you somewhere to belong, was it a tragedy, or was it the making of you? Maybe it doesn't have to be only one.